I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If it's a wedding you're looking for, I can tell you I don't shoot them. What I do shoot are various other styles of videos. Styles I have worked on over the past few years. Styles that potentially make me perfect for someone like you. If you tell me what you want, we can make a go of it. I'll write an estimate. I will email you. But if you don't, I can't work for you. I can't help you. And I won't film you. Hi, and welcome to Boy Meets Film. I'm Matt Quinlan, and originally we were going to talk about the Rode Blimp again this week, but I've actually moved that to Monday's episode because it didn't take very much time, and instead we're going to talk about a voiceover box, a portable box you can bring with you to help with voiceover. If you do commercial work, it'll help, or if you want to do some kind of dubbing, that it'll help. So let's take a look.
D to the I to the Y to the B.
So today we're going to talk about how to build this. Well, sort of. We're actually going to talk about how to build this on the inside. This is just a basic storage container we picked up from Walmart. You can actually get a collapsible kind that works as well, but I like this because it's nice and sturdy. If you're going to travel with it, I would get a collapsible kind, but the cool thing about this is there's little feet on the back, and you can actually drill holes, which I did at one point. I don't have it in the wall anymore, but you can actually drill holes into the wall and mount this on the wall, and you have a little voice box sitting on the wall that you can walk right up to. But let's take a look at how easy this is to set up. The things you will need for this build are a square storage container, 5 acoustic triangular foam squares, a desktop mic stand, a pop filter, and a microphone. First, take your storage container. If it's collapsible, go ahead and open it up. If it's just a regular box, take the lid off of it. I prefer the box with a lid because then you can store it underneath your desk and it just sits there. You can set stuff on top of it until you need it. Next, what you're going to do is take the 5 square acoustic panels and place one in the very back of the box first, one on the top, one on the left, one on the right, and one on the bottom. You may need to cut the acoustic panels down so that they fit correctly. They're extremely easy to cut as they're just foam, so just take a pair of scissors and cut a straight line across, measure it out if you need to, or even do it by eye. In order to get the mic stand to sit flat on the bottom of the box, you'll need to cut a small hole in the acoustic panel. Once you've done that, just set your mic in and then slide the acoustic panel over top of the mic. You'll probably have to take the head off of the mic stand first because obviously that won't fit. You don't want to have to cut a hole that big. Once that's done, the majority of the construction is done. Next, all you have to do is put the head back on, put the microphone in place, and then put the pop filter on, and you're done. All right, so now that that's all together, what we're actually going to do is we're going to do a quick test of the sound of this box so you can see what it sounds like. Let's take a look and see how it sounds. All right, so as you can see, I've got the box here in front of me, talking through the pop filter into the microphone, into this box. I want to apologize ahead of time because there's a washer or dryer or something going somewhere, and I can hear it in my microphone, or through the microphone into my headphones. But unfortunately, this is the only time I could take to actually sit down and record this test for you. So I hope you'll excuse that. Besides that, I hope you can hear the tone of my voice as it's going into this box. My mic stand is a little bit too tall. If it was shorter, your mic could actually sit inside of the box a little bit more. And also, the mic I'm using is a shotgun mic, so it's pretty long. So it sticks out a little bit too far, which is kind of why this is an awkward angle, this pop filter. The mic's kind of, so you can kind of see it sticking out there a little bit. I would prefer to have a regular, shorter mic. Oh, there goes the washer now again. This is adequate and this works. This cable here, you can drill a hole in the side of the box, the back of the box, or you could just run it behind the acoustic squares, which is what I've done in the past. And speaking of acoustic squares, you can get these at Amazon, which is where we got ours. They come in packs of 12 or 24, the ones that we bought. This is just the pyramid squares. You get them in packs of 24 or 12. We got 12. You only need 5 for the box, and what I did was I actually took the extras when I had this mounted on the wall and put them in the room I was in. It was a smaller closet. It worked well and allowed me to line the rest of the room with the acoustic squares to give it a little bit more soundproof to that room. This is very easy to build, and it's cheap. A lot cheaper than renting a bunch of studio time, so it's worth your time really to just build this. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, it's really not much of a loss. I think altogether it was about $50 for this whole build, which may seem like a lot, but if you're doing this professionally for commercials, voiceovers for commercials are fairly popular. So chances are you're going to need a voiceover, and the ability to sit down at someone's office and show them this box and say, this is my voiceover box, I just need you to talk into this and then check the audio and make sure it turns out right. That's priceless, because then you don't have to worry about waiting for them to come to you if you have a studio, or renting studio time and getting them to go to the studio, and then you have to chase them down. You just say, I've got the box, I'll bring it to you, you record the voiceover, we'll get it done, and it saves time and money in the long run. So there you go. Now you know how to make your own personal sound box. It's inexpensive, portable, and extremely easy to build. And that's it for this episode of Boy Meets Film. Thanks for watching, and if you have any suggestions or comments about the show, or if you have any ideas for a TV or movie themed intro that you'd like to see, comment in the section below. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe for more episodes. Thanks again for watching this episode of Boy Meets Film.